Chapter 2. A Light for the Palace Fire. Can adults learn empathy and selflessness from a little girl? Read on to find out. A long time ago, there was a huge palace at the top of a hill. A fire always burned in the palace and kept it warm. One day, the fire suddenly stopped burning, and no one was able to light it again. People said that the fire had died out because the people in the palace were always cuddling. Others said that it had gone out because the winter that year was very cold. Everyone in the palace was freezing and longed for the fire to burn. The king ordered his messenger, "Go down the hill road. If you see fire burning in a house, go inside and ask for some embers to bring back to the palace. Maybe we may light our fire in this way." So the messenger, with a big iron lantern for holding coal, set off in the bitter cold. A light for the palace fire, he called as he went. "Who will give me some coal to light the palace fire?" "Here is some glowing coal for you," said a man. "But tell the king that I want gold pieces in return for these lumps of coal." The messenger put the coal inside his lantern and turned to go back to the palace. However, the coal soon turned cold and grey, and he had to throw it away. He had to search for burning coal once again. Then a woman agreed to give him some coal from her fireplace. However, in return, she wanted the king to make her father the captain of the guards. The messenger took some burning coal from her fireplace, put it in his lantern, and set off for the palace. However, soon he saw that the coal from the woman's fireplace was no longer burning. It had turned to grey ash, so he threw it away and set off again in search of some coal. At last, he came to a cottage at the foot of the hill and knocked on the door. A little girl opened the door. She had been stirring porridge over a small fire. "A light for the palace fire," she repeated when the messenger told her what he wanted. "You may have as much coal as you like," she said. "Do sit down though. Warm yourself and have a bowl of porridge before you start out in the cold again. Then you may have half of our fire if the king needs it." The messenger did as the little girl said. Then he lifted a small, bright coal from the fire and put it in his lantern. It will never burn all the way back to the palace, thought the messenger. With each step he took, the coal grew brighter. It lit up the dark road as if the sun was shining, and it warmed him too. When he reached the palace, the coal still burnt and glowed. As soon as the messenger touched it to the grey logs in the fireplace, they burst into flames. The fire once again warmed the palace folk. They realized that this was because Seleucus Lau had come with the coal from the little girl's cottage. Thank you very much.